right, Sarah. I have a huge question for you today. Who is the absolute strongest person you know?
Ooh, that is easy, Leo. The strongest person I know is definitely my mother. She worked hard every day, but she always had this big smile on her face.
Man, I completely agree. My mother is my hero too. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simply Real English. I am your host, Leo.
And I am Sarah. Today, we are asking you the exact same question. So, think about it. Who is a strong female hero in your life? Tell us in the comments down below right now.
We love reading your answers. So, Sarah, why are we talking about strong mothers and heroes today?
Because today we're talking about a very important global celebration. We are talking about International Women's Day. Yay! This beautiful day happens every year on March 8th.
Exactly. On this day, we celebrate women all over the world. But wait, before we talk about the powerful history of this day, we have a fun English challenge for our listeners.
Ooh, yes, this is a very common mistake for English learners. It is a tricky spelling. Listeners, put on your listening ears. Okay, how do we say one female person?
In English, one person is a woman. W-O-M-A-N. Listen carefully. Wo-man. For example, you can say, my mother is a smart woman.
But what if there are two, three, or a million female people? The spelling changes to W-O-M-E-N, but the sound changes too. We say women.
Listen to the difference. Wi-min. The sound in the first part changes to an I sound. Wi-min.
Let's play a quick game. Listeners, look at the screen and repeat after us out loud. Let's practice. One person, woman.
Woohoo, perfect. Now, many people, women.
Ah, you sound great. So, today is International Women's Day because we are celebrating all of them.
If you are playing along at home and learning something new today, this is a great time to click the like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribing is completely free and it helps us make more fun English lessons for you every week. Welcome to the Simply Real English family.
All right. Now that our pronunciation is absolutely perfect, let's talk about why we actually celebrate this day. So, Sarah, did International Women's Day start as a big happy party?
Actually, no, it did not. It started as a very serious protest more than 100 years ago. Back in the early 1900s, life was incredibly hard for working women all over the world.
Oh man, yes. They worked very long hours in dangerous factories, and they received very low wages. Listeners, wages are the money you get paid for your job.
Exactly. So thousands of brave women marched in the streets. They raised their voices and shouted, "This is not fair." They wanted better money, shorter work hours, and the right to vote.
And remember, voting means choosing the leaders of your country. Back then, women were not allowed to choose their leaders.
But their strong voices inspired the whole world. People realized that women needed equal rights. The movement grew and grew across so many different countries. And finally, in 1975, the United Nations officially recognized March 8th as International Women's Day.
Wow. Man, that is an amazing history. It is a short, powerful story that changed the world forever.
Today, every International Women's Day has a special theme to help us focus on a goal. The theme for the year 2026 is #GiveToGain. But to understand that, we first need to understand a very important English word, equity.
Ooh, that is a great word. A lot of English learners confuse equity with equality. They sound similar, but they mean very different things. So, Sarah, can you explain the difference?
I would love to. Let's use a picture in our minds. Imagine a family going for a bicycle ride. There is a tall father, a mother, a 10-year-old boy, and a tiny 5-year-old girl.
Okay, I have the picture in my head. They all want to ride bikes.
Equality means giving everyone the exact same bicycle.
But wait, oh no, if you give a 5-year-old girl a giant adult bicycle, she cannot ride it. She will fall down. It is not safe.
Exactly. Equality is giving everyone the same thing, but equity is different. Equity means giving everyone a bicycle that fits them perfectly.
Oh, haha, I see it now. So the tall father gets a big bike. The little girl gets a small bike with training wheels. Now everyone has what they need and everyone can ride together safely.
Aha, that is a perfect explanation. So when we talk about gender equity, it means we understand that women and men sometimes need different tools or different support to reach the exact same goals.
Yes, we need to embrace equity. Embrace means to accept an idea warmly. For example, in rural villages all over the globe, we see women coming together to form support groups.
Oh, what do these support groups do?
They save a little bit of money together to help each other start small businesses, like making clothes or farming. They are empowering each other.
Wow, I love that word. To empower someone means to give them the strength, confidence, and resources to control their own life.
And that brings us back to the 2026 theme, hashtag Give to Gain, GIVE to GAIN. What does that mean, Sarah?
It means that when society gives women equal rights, safety, and respect, everybody gains. To gain means to get something good.
So true. When girls go to school, their whole family becomes richer. When women become leaders, the whole world becomes stronger. We all win when women succeed.
Okay, we have talked about history and global themes. But Leo, let's talk about our own lives. Who is a woman that inspires you personally?
For me, it is my grandmother. She was an amazing, strong woman. She worked so hard every day to care for our family. And you know me, Sarah, I have a massive sweet tooth. I absolutely love cake, cookies, and sugary things.
Oh yes, you definitely do.
My grandmother always baked the most delicious sweetbreads and cakes for me to show her love. She taught me that true strength comes from kindness and caring for others.
That is so beautiful, Leo. Grandmothers are very special.
How about you, Sarah? Who is a woman that inspires you?
For me, it is my older sister. When I was young, I was very shy. I was afraid to speak in class or meet new people. But my sister was always brave. She always stood up for me. She taught me how to be confident and she empowered me to use my voice.
I love that. Using your voice is so important. In fact, Sarah, I want to use my voice to say something to you today. Happy International Women's Day.
Oh, thank you, Leo. That is so sweet of you.
You are a fantastic co-host and a wonderful friend. You work so hard to help our students learn English, and you always make this podcast fun. I truly appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Leo. That makes me feel very special.
Listeners, you can use your voice today, too. There are simple ways to celebrate the women in your lives. You can simply give a woman a compliment.
A compliment is when you say something nice. You can say, "You are so smart," or "You do a great job at work."
You can also say exactly what I said to Sarah. I appreciate you. Let's practice that. Listeners, say it with me, nice and slow. I appreciate you.
This means I see the hard work you do and I am thankful for it. Showing appreciation is the best gift you can give.
All right, before we finish our podcast today, let's quickly review our new vocabulary. Listeners, repeat these words out loud.
Word number 1, wages, the money you earn from working.
Word number 2, voting, choosing the leaders of your country.
Word number 3, equity, giving people the specific support they need to be successful.
And word number 4, empower, to give someone confidence and strength.
Fantastic. Try to use one of these new words today. In fact, we have some homework for you.
That is right. Go down to the comment section below this video. Tell us about a woman you admire. Who is she and why does she inspire you?
We love reading your stories, and it is great practice for your English writing. Don't be shy.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you liked this video, please click the like button and subscribe to Simply Real English.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and be kind to everyone you meet. Happy International Women's Day to all of our amazing listeners. We will see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.